Yeah, you can. Oh, heck yeah. You can read it. You can sit down right here. What's your name?
Sam.
What do you do?
I'm a bartender.
What's that like?
Awful.
How so?
There's a lot of drunk people, and I don't get to be drunk, so
Tell me about your tattoos.
none of them have meaning. They just look good. I'm just trying to look good naked, you know what I mean?
What do you think?
Look, tip her more money.
What do you do for fun?
I drink.
What's the most interesting thing about you? Any like standout anecdotes?
I'm a little wild. I do a lot of shit.
What do you mean by that?
My life's a movie, I swear.
How so?
I just do wild shit, and people just follow.
What do you mean by that?
I got hit by a car. I totaled my car and then got hit by a car as a pedestrian, like the next day. I don't know. My life's just wild. And things shit happen to me, and I just live by it.
Do you date?
No.
Are you single?
Yeah.
Why?
Because men suck. Have you met men?
What sucks about men?
You haven't met any men, have you?
No, I've never met a man.
Oh, okay. That's why you don't get it.
No, but like, give me a, what's,
We don't.
just one thing.
No. I don't want to rip men to shreds right now.
First of all, can I sign a release? My name's Paul.
Paul, what do you do, Paul?
What? What do I do for what? A living or?
However you want to answer that. What do you do for work?
I don't work. Actually, that's not true. I work with bees, honeybees.
What do you do for bees? You
Well, a lot of different things. A lot of like trying to save them, but also beekeeping.
what's that?
This is not going.
What's that like?
What's beekeeping like? You know anything about beekeeping?
I want to hear it from you.
I don't know. I'm a bad beekeeper, so I'm probably the wrong person. No, seriously, I am. I'm a terrible beekeeper. But I do it, but I'm not good at it.
You lose them or what?
Oh yeah. Well, that's a big problem with the bees. Is that bees are. It's very difficult to keep bees now because they die. There's a lot of things that are wrong that are affecting the bees. The primary thing that's affecting them are neonicotinoid pesticides, which is a kind of coating that they put on grains, row crops like wheat and corn and all this kind of stuff, right? And it makes, it's an insecticide that they coat the seeds with. So it goes into the seeds. The plant grows up with the insecticide in it. So then when any insect interacts with the plant, it ingests the neonicotinoid. And the neonicotinoid is like a nervous system thing, and so it fucks the insect up. And it basically, in the case of bees, sometimes they can't find back to the hive. There's all kinds of issues like that. So it screws the hive up, and then there's a lot of other, just because the natural world's under all kinds of crazy pressure, there's also a lot of other pests and viruses and things like that are affecting the bees. But when you couple it with the impact of these neonicotinoids, it really devastates the bees. So there's a phenomenon called complete colony collapse, where bees just disappear out of colony. Nobody knows what happens to them. Especially if you're a poor beekeeper like myself, you're not very attuned to like how to keep them alive. Bees used to live for generations and generations and generations. Now, a colony lasts 2-3 years, you're lucky, right? Because they just succumb to all these kind of environmental pressures that are on them.
Are bees in danger of extinction?
No, the irony is that the number of bee colonies in the United States is at an all-time high. But that's primarily because pollination is the main economic benefit that honeybees provide. I mean, they make honey and stuff like that, but the main thing is pollination. So a lot of most beekeepers are basically involved in pollination services. So they'll basically truck their bees to blueberry field or an apple orchard, or up in California, almond trees and things like that. And then they'll let the bees out, and the bees will go and do their thing, which is basically to get nectar and pollen from flowers. And in the process of doing that, they cross-pollinate, the almond trees or whatever. So that kind of beekeeping requires creating lots of beehives. So as a result of that, that's why there's more beehives than ever. But if you look under the covers, the overall health of bees, like, for example, naturally occurring honeybees barely exist anymore. It's very rare to come across a naturally occurring honeybee hive. Anyway, this is kind of boring. I mean, you shouldn't ask me. Let's talk about something else.
What's something funny about you? What's the funniest thing about you?
Ask those guys.
I'm asking you.
The funniest thing about me? Oh, I've got an extra muscle in my arm.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's the
funniest thing.
What does it do for you?
Absolutely nothing. That's what the irony of it is.
What's your love life like?
My what?
Love life.
Oh, I don't know what you ask her.
I'm asking you, bro.
What? It's just fine.
What do you do for fun?
Kill bees. I don't know.
You don't do anything for fun?
Not really.
What do you do in your free time?
I'm a very busy person. I'm like
Beekeeping?
No, that's just like one of the things I do.
What's the other thing?
I don't know. It's not that interesting. Let me interview you. How about that?
No.
Why not? Why are you doing this anyway?
Listen, I think that was interesting. I genuinely, I think people care about bees. There's been a lot of misinformation about like bees going extinct and stuff. That's why I wanted to ask you about that.
Well, there's a lot of stuff about like save the bees. Oh, you got to save the bees, and people don't exactly understand what that means. So the problem is this thing is red and it's very distracting. It'd be better if you had a black cover on here, because then it wouldn't be like you're thrusting a red clown nose into people's faces. You know what I mean? That's just a technical thing in the production. I don't know. What was I talking about?
You're a wacky guy, man.
Yeah, I'm a wacky guy. Yeah.
What's and nothing like stand out, nothing super wacky you've ever done in your life?
No. I'm actually like real ordinary.
Wild childhood or what?
No. No. I mean, no.
Do you do any drugs?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
You've never done any drugs in your life? Like,
I didn't say that.
What kind of drugs did you do when you were a kid?
Listen, that's not unimportant. Okay.
Do you get high off of bee stings?
No.
What are you getting high on, bro?
Nothing.
What's your favorite thing about life, man?
I don't know.
What did you want to be when you were a kid?
That's a good question. I don't think I really had much ambition.
Bro, come on, you don't just...
Come on, you got to interview me. You're not.
You want to... Listen, bro. No, motherfucker. This is not how that goes, bro.
Guys want to get interviewed? No. It's really interesting. Damn.
They were scared of you, bro.
I know. Wouldn't you be?
There's something, like, did you used to, like, kill hookers back in the day or something?
Oh, you figured it out. How did you know? You're pulling the hook on me here.
Did you ever do, like, OD on psychedelics back in the day?
This is my daughter. Let me introduce you to my daughter.
What's your name?
Jeff.
What do you do?
I am a broker for a company. I do loans for businesses so that businesses can be successful and put money on the table.
You make good money doing that, I can tell.
I mean, I'm blessed. I do okay.
You believe in God? I can see that cross on your chest.
Absolutely. I always had a relationship with God. Always talked and prayed. Not every day. I do now. But I really was saved 3.5, 4 years ago. Since then, I've repented. I've found the true meaning of what it is to have the Holy Spirit and know that and let everything go to God and to Jesus. I was baptized by Phil Robertson, actually, from Duck Dynasty. He's the father.
How hard is it to get baptized by the Duck Dynasty guy?
Not hard at all. He's all about changing people's lives and turning people to Christ. So when you truly believe and you have a relationship with God, your whole life changes completely. He takes care of you. He loves you. He loves you that much. Now, I want other people to feel what I'm feeling, to know what I'm feeling, because there's a lot of lost people. There's a lot of lost people, a lot of lost young people today. I was your age once, having a good time, doing the worldly things, doing the popular things, having false idols. I played drums. I used to play in rock bands, playing the bars, picking up the women, all that stuff, dude. Used to do all that, thinking, oh man, I'm just living life, man. No.
That stuff don't matter?
No. Knowing where I'm going when I'm not here on this earth anymore is key. And when you feel like the Holy Spirit and you start trying to change your ways to do good or do what Jesus would want you to do, like I started giving more. When you get blessed with being able to make some money, don't be selfish. There's some people that are in need. There's some people that are struggling. There's some people that are lost. Help them out. Not to make yourself feel good, but help them out, because that's what Jesus would do. And man, when you help someone out, they know that. They remember that. Somebody's having a bad streak or just down on their luck or lost or depressed or anxiety and all that stuff, or they don't have a home anymore or a car. I mean, if I see someone in need like that, I want to help them out. Because the impact you can have on that person from that moment on that sees that niceness from you could change their life. And then all of a sudden they put one foot in front of the other and move forward, and then all of a sudden their life has gotten better. They're not sleeping on the street anymore. They found a job. They've gotten an apartment. It's better to be nice than to be a butthole, right? Isn't it easier to be nice to someone than to be mean to someone?
What do you think is going to happen next election?
Hopefully Trump will get in there. okay? Because if people can't see what's going on with our country and with our government, that they're going to take our freedom away, you won't have the freedom to sit out here and talk to me if Biden gets back in there. If Biden wins, then there's going to be an uprising. He doesn't even know where he's at. That's the sad part, is we got a guy that doesn't even know where he's at. They're pumping him full of drugs. He's reading teleprompters like the movie Anchorman. He's reading the print, what you're not supposed to read on the teleprompters. I mean, that's our president. He's the one that's running this country. That ought to scare the crap out of everybody. For our country, we need to pray, and we need to pray that Trump gets in there, because he's not there to ruin us. He's not. Biden's there to ruin us. They want to talk about democracy. They're killing the Ukraine, all this wars, the thing in Israel, all that stuff's in the Bible that's happening right now. Every bit of it.
What's up, brother? What's your name?
Israel.
Israel.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about Israel?
That's a touchy subject right now. No opinion.
Tell me about your shirt.
Actually, I got it from my girlfriend. It says, "With women, I don't surrender, I submit." And I think that's a pretty good way to look at it, you know what I mean?
What does that mean to you?
Just give in to the temptation, Let them take control.
Like sexually take control?
Yeah. It's fun. It's a good time.
So you would say you're like a bottom.
Oh, well, see, you gotta have balance. Life's all about balance.
Like you'll tie a bitch up, but you're not scared of getting tied up.
Yeah, exactly. Both work. Both are fun.
What's like your signature move in the bedroom?
Oh man, I'm talking missionary. No. Oh, I don't know. That's tough. I enjoy missionary. I think it's intimate. I think it's a good time. I don't see any issues with it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. It's a time-tested method.
How do you attract girls?
A little thing called Riz. I've gotten pretty good at it. You know what I mean?
Are there any tips you'd give to somebody that doesn't have Riz?
Tips. Let's think. Man, just be confident. That's really all it comes down to. At the end of the day, we're all just humans. It's all just an experience, so just go for it. Just have fun with it, you know what I mean? Don't take it too serious. Nothing's that deep. Just enjoy it. Have fun with it.
What's a red flag for you for a girl?
Ooh, red flag. If she doesn't have friends, that's a big one. Because then it's just going to be all on you. She's got to have friends. She's got to be able to hang out with other people outside of you. I think that's important. So if she doesn't have friends, that's usually not a good sign.
What do you do for work?
Right now I do some landscaping, and then I started up a detail business actually. So 3 Dudes Detail. Look us up.
What's the most interesting thing about you? You think anything? I feel like I'm missing something. There's something from you, like.
Damn, dude, I hate that question. I genuinely hate that question because I don't think I'm that interesting of a person. I'm just a dude doing dude things,
What's the most dude thing you do on a day-to-day basis?
Most dude things, just hanging with my guys, fucking living life, man. That's all it is.
Do you do drugs?
I used to. I'm actually sober, 4 months. But yeah, I used to do a lot of drugs. Too much acid in high school. Definitely f***ed with my brain development. I don't recommend it at that age, but it was a good time. It was a lot of fun.
How do you mean it fucked with your brain development?
I'm kind of stupid now.
In what way?
I'm not all there at certain points in time, man. I'm a little slow. I'm a little bit behind.
Why did you decide to be sober?
Health. Just health reasons. The booze was starting to ruin some relationships. It wasn't like crazy, but I could tell it would get to that point. So I just went sober, saved some relationships, and then focused on my health.
That's fucking incredible. Are you religious?
I wouldn't say I'm a religious person. I guess as cliche as it sounds, more of the spiritual side of things. But although I respect all of them, I really do. I mean, as long as it's not hurting anybody, I respect it. If you're hurting people, I can't fuck with that. Can't respect that.
You're a good fucking Colorado boy, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's what I'm going for.
Thank you for coming on, bro. That was an interesting interview.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you guys.
You his wingman?
He doesn't need that. He's mine, but he's horrible at it.
He doesn't get you bitches?
No, he never has. He takes them.
Are you successful with the ladies?
Well, I have a girlfriend, so yeah, I guess.
Any advice?
For getting a girlfriend, don't. No, I'm playing. No, don't try to chase any women really until you have yourself figured out, because it's easier to get them, and plus you'll get a better one.
What do you do for work?
I'm a salesman for a water company.
Can you sell some water to me right now? Like, how does that go down? Like,
I can sell you some water. Do you drink out of the tap? Have you ever seen what's in that? There's a whole bunch of nasty stuff in it.
is it like a door-to-door kind of thing?
No. it's appointments.
So you don't really have to sell them that hard. Like they're already kind of trying to buy water.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I want to be a musician. I make beats and like keyboard stuff like that.
Do you rap?
A little bit. Yo, pretty little baby told me that I never felt right. Said she wanna go but try to pussy like a Klondike. Bottom of the builder, got a baddie on my phone line. Got a fight the venom and I never wanna waste time. See, that's what I wanna do. But I sell water.
Do you like water?
Yeah. I drank so much water.
How much water do you drink?
1.5 liters so far today.
You measure?
Decent size.
Would you whip it out for the show?
Well, will you pay me if I do it?
No.
Then yeah.